Thompson's left foot delivers. Kloss thought about coming. It won't count. It won't count. A free kick's been given, and Ramon Vega doesn't have an Old Firm League goal to shout about.
It's still a warning to Rangers though, Ian. He won it very, very cleanly there. Stefan Kloss decided to come, changed his mind.
Conterman a little too casual for his own good, but he's recovered. Thompson steaming in though, and that might be the first card for Fernando Rickson, which perhaps is not too surprising.
Yeah, there have been one or two meaty ones. I think Hugh Dallas probably wanting to let it go as often as he could, but there comes a time, I think, where the referee has to show who the boss is here.
It bounces through to Larsson. Sutton taking over, and Larsson could be in here. Oh yes, Thompson! Celtic in front, and Alan Thompson has struck first on Derby Day in Glasgow.
Rangers opened up a bit too easily here. Terrific play by Celtic's front pair, Sutton and Larsson. George Alberts couldn't quite do enough there as Larsson tried to get the shot away, and it broke so perfectly for Alan Thompson. Good ball threaded through by Sutton. Larsson on his way. Alberts doesn't quite do enough. Well, Alan Thompson wasn't going to miss from there.
Thompson, goal scorer. Tom Boyd's popped up there, and he's been caught by Rickson, and it's going to be a red card for Fernando Rickson, and you have to say that's not too surprising. A second bookable offence, and Rickson walks. Rangers are down to 10 men. Johnston waiting to replace Alberts, who is going to take this corner, and Douglas scrambling. Oh, it's off the line as Conterman sent it back in. Didier Agat cleared it off the line, and Celtic survive.
Yeah, almost a fatal misjudgment from Rob Douglas there.
He's got something on his mind here. He takes on Newman, and he got his cross in to Henrik Larsson, and it was just diverted behind by Wilson. Agat feeding Larsson. Alan Thompson's making a magnificent run through the middle. Larsson's going to spot him as well. It's Thompson again. Oh, he's blazed it over just as a second goal beckoned for him.
Larsson with a precision pass to Thompson, has really to take it first time and should have done better, you'd have to say.
Neil McCann. Have Rangers got something left in them? Two-guy. Flo. Oh, it might bounce favourably for Flo, and the Rangers fans felt that Flo was held back then.
Yeah, I think Chris Sutton was the suspect there. Dick Advocaat thought Rangers might have had a penalty. Hugh Dallas had a long look at it. Well, Sutton's arms are up. Same penalties given for that, Ian.
Martin, was that one of the longest afternoons for you as a manager?
Yeah, it probably was. I thought we played terrifically first half. We got the goal in front. Could never kill the game off. Rangers come roaring back second half. Obviously, there's going to be their period when those players are going to be in control. But perhaps maybe everybody would say we might sat back a little bit. But we had some great chances second half. Couldn't finish the game, and it's in a knife edge.
How concerned were you when the chances weren't going in and Rangers tightened things up after they lost a man?
Yeah, very much so. But I mean, it's the usual cliche, isn't it? Always difficult to play against 10 players. It wasn't that wasn't my concern. Obviously, very pleased to get in front, but to trying to kill this game off was the most difficult thing to do. And in the last 10 or 15 minutes, when we had spurned those chances, then obviously there's a possibility of Rangers scoring, and they very nearly did once. But overall, I thought we were splendid.
Is the title now going to be here at Celtic Park at the end of the season?
It will be very difficult. Again, also in that you have to be realistic. But again, if it is still possible, point-wise, you have to believe in it. But it will be very difficult.
In all honesty, what are your chances now?
If they lose all the games, then we can win.
Do you see that happening?
No, but you have to believe in it. But again, the way they played, they're well organized. Some excellent plays up front. So I don't think that the chance is there, but you have to believe in it. Or if you don't have a belief, why do we have to play then?
Is there a chance now that the players can relax a bit now that Rangers have been seen off today?
No, I'll tell you when they'll relax. They'll have a nice evening tonight, you know. We'll be in tomorrow morning. They maybe get a couple of days off. The major players get a couple of days off, and we're back at work again. Thursday or Friday or whatever it may be. Looking forward to the cup match.
Martin, thanks.